Rosh.
Try not to get too worked up, Sonia. There's little we can do for him at the moment.
I know that. Rosh is going to have to get through this on his own.
So you think the gauntlet can be fixed if we manage to get some new parts, right?
Yes, the core of Rosh's gauntlet seems to have disintegrated. If we get a new part, it should work as good as new. But Stocke, is that really what's best for Rosh?
Lieutenant General Raoul is safe, or so I hear.
Yeah.
If he stays in Celestia, Hugo won't be able to touch him. He should be able to live quietly here, too.
Say! Yes? Say!
Before we headed to Alistel, I had my assumptions about its leader. I knew Hugo had his own motives, but I never imagined they would stretch outside the human lands. But after hearing him speak, I changed my way of thinking.
And?
I now see him as someone blinded by his own ambitions. He cannot see anything else. To him, human lives are like pebbles. He kicks them around and doesn't even notice. He'll put the entire world in jeopardy without realizing it. He must be stopped.
Will you be able to defeat that evil Hugo man? His voice. It was so cold. If he comes back to this village, he's going to kill everyone. Even my grandpa and Elm. So please stop. Please defeat that evil man.
I wish it was that simple. I can't stop him alone.
Then everyone should help. We just need to get a lot of friends together, and we can crush that meanie Hugo.
Yeah. Even if Celestia decides to stand and fight, we still don't have nearly enough equipment or military might to win.
Maybe if it's just Celestia, it'd be an impossible battle. But if Cygnus helps, it's not so bleak. If we can get organized and enlist their help, we might stand a pretty good chance. Hugo's attention is currently directed towards them in Granorg. We'll strike from the back, and Cygnus can surround him. Yet... We could form the greatest of armies, but it would take a strong commander to lead it.
Hasn't that been your job this whole time?
I've built the foundation for the army, but I never planned on leading it to war. We need a battle-hardened commander to organize the troops in battle and keep morale up. I'm not a good fit for that job, but if I'm asked to do it, I won't ignore duty's call. We have a decent battle plan, and we have a chance of winning. What we don't have is an excellent commander who can utilize our plan. We have a decent what we do.
I thank you for helping us earlier. Without your aid, there may have been more serious injuries or casualties.
What are you going to do now?
Patriarch Barranca will choose a course of action, and I will obey. If he tells me to fight, I will fight.
Say.
Yes, I'm here to listen. Cygnus will definitely make a move of some sort. Actually, they've already begun. Their army has gathered near the desert town of Scala, west of the Judgment Cliffs. They are only waiting for King Garland's command. Some alliances can only be forged when one is underground. Because I had been hunted by Alistel, I began contacting a certain individual. One who is also being pursued by their country and is seeking refuge in Cygnus.
Oh.
I cannot say. I promised them I'd divulge their identity to no one. But I guarantee you that this person can be trusted.
Oh.
They made me a solemn promise. If Celestia decides to rise up, they'll work to bridge the gap with Cygnus. I'm sorry that Celestia has been dragged into this.
Not at all. Indeed.
I understand what you're saying, Patriarch Baranka. Fighting an organized army with well-honed tactics is different from dispatching a monster. Stocke, why don't you do it?
Absolutely not. It's one thing to assist a commander, but I could never actually do it myself.
We're not really CO material ourselves either.
In that case, how about Rosh? Is he well enough to lead?
That man hasn't had the will to fight since he lost his Thaumatek arm.
You mean his gauntlet? It's broken? I had heard he was severely injured, but I didn't think it was as bad as that.
Indeed. The fire of his will to fight is fading. Though after hearing of all he suffered, I can understand. To lose so much of what was precious to him, all at once. Fate can be cruel indeed.
It truly can. But there's no question that he'd be the one most suited to this.
Wait a sec. You're not still thinking of making the captain your commander, are you? That's ridiculous! Even if his wounds are healing fast, he almost died not too long ago. I was shocked when I saw him after I got here. He was like a different person. I'm against this. If you're gonna go through with it, I'm out!
Rainy, calm down.
I believe Raoul should be the one to command this operation.
All right. I'll do it. It's been years since I last stood on the battlefield. Maybe I can be of some use again. I couldn't stop General Hugo at Alistel, and I still feel responsible for that. I won't allow the Satiros to be placed in harm's way. I'll stand with them on the battlefield.
I'll do what I can as well.
Everyone, let's do whatever we must to defend Celestia!
You've returned, Stocke.
You made the right decision as a military man, but it seems this time, destiny played its hand, and your choice fell short of saving the world.
Raoul wasn't ready to be the commander at the front line. His strength lies in strategy and planning from the rear.
The Wayward Lion would have been a better contender for this job, if only he could find his way. Stocke, you need to find the key to your best friend's heart.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far, just in case?
Even if Celestia decides to...
I thank you for help. Without your aid.
What are you going to...
Before...
Will you be...
I've never seen a man.
Whatever, Baronka.
We have a decent battle. We have a
Ra. Yes, the core...
We have a decent battle, but we...
Will you be...
We have a decent, but we...
Lieutenant.
Yes, I'm here to... All right, I'll do it. It's been years since I last stood on the battlefield. Maybe I can be of some use again. I couldn't stop General Hugo at Alistel. I won't allow the Sataros to be...
Wait. I'll talk to Rosh.
Stocke!
You too, Stocke? Aren't you his best friend?
Have you forgotten Keel and the others in the brigade? I can't let this battle end like that, and I'm sure Rosh would feel the same. Even so, I need to find out if that suspicion is true.
Stocke, don't push him too hard.
Back again.
The situation's changed. Alistel is going to invade in the very near future. We intend to meet them head-on.
What? Don't even think about it. It's not like running down wild animals. These will be well-trained, well-organized soldiers. The people here will be massacred.
Lieutenant General Raoul suggested that he lead the fight. I vetoed him, though. You and I know that the Lieutenant General's strength is in tactics. He shouldn't be on the field. What we need right now is a commander with actual battle experience.
Are you saying I should do it?
Sonia says she doesn't want you to fight anymore. She lost her brother in battle. I'm sure she's afraid of the same happening to you. If you're going to say that the hope everyone's pinned on you is too much, then there's nothing I can do about that. But is that really what you think? Are you really going to give it all up?
I didn't give anything up. It gave up on me. I've lost all the subordinates I was meant to protect. My gauntlet's lost too. It's over. All over.
I wouldn't recommend pressing him too hard right now, Stocke.
If you're patient with him, he may eventually have a change of heart. But should you bring him to the battlefield when he's not at full strength?
If you want him to excel as a battlefield commander, you need to restore his fighting prowess. You don't want him to end up dead either, do you?
What you must do is reconstruct the gauntlet that was destroyed by dark forces.
I see. You're right. That gauntlet is extremely significant to him.
A certain part is needed to repair the gauntlet. I think the key to this is that lady, the one who always shows such concern for the lion.
Sonia? True. She might be able to help.
The part he needs is very rare. You will need to cross over many times to acquire one.
This may end up being the most difficult problem yet.
I'm sure you'll be able to handle it with aplomb. Good luck to you.
It wouldn't be...
What should we do? That passage is crawling with guards, and we'll never get through unnoticed.
Rainy, Marco, let's go right through.
Huh? You sure about that? Didn't I just say it was crawling with guards? Don't tell me we're going to take them all on.
No. Like I said, we can't risk raising the alarm. So...
So? Is that...
It's a special technique that hides one's presence. I saw Heiss use it. And I asked for a brief lesson.
That was all it took to learn it? Man, you're really something.
That's amazing, Stocke. I didn't think anyone but Heiss would be capable of that. Is there anything you can't do?
Regardless, this should make getting through the guards considerably easier. Let's move.
That went better than we could have hoped. It was still a little frightening, though.
That was incredible, Stocke. All that's left is to find the target's room.
It could be anywhere. This is bigger than Alistel's castle, so a thorough search may be difficult. I suppose we'll just have to be persistent.
Seems so. We have no idea which room is the princess's after all.
Then we'll just have to search them one by one.
Sounds like a plan, but stay vigilant. We still can't afford to get caught. That's... That's...
Wait!
Did you see her? The princess?
Quiet. Up there, on the terrace.
That's...
I only got a glimpse from behind, but that's gotta be Princess Erika. She had beautiful golden hair. The rumors were spot on.
We might be able to climb up if we use those vines.
All right. Let's go over the mission briefing once more. Our target is Princess Erika. We can't afford to hesitate. Don't give her a chance to struggle, and make it clean. If this goes even a little worse than perfectly, we'll be surrounded by guards in no time. Once the deed is done, we pull back the same way we came and then escape Granorg. Got that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move out.
There's no one here. Don't tell me she left the room.
This isn't good. If we have to find her again...
Rainy, Marco, we need to get out of here, now!
Hey!
So it was a trap.
Fool!
Can't get careless.
Too slow! There!
Here goes! Here goes!
Too slow!
It's finally over.
Abort the mission! We've got to get out of here!
How could they have known we were coming?
Could there have been a double agent?
There's no time to talk. Head for the underground cell!
Stocke, are you hurt?
Looks like trouble. I have the skill I need now. It'd be best to avoid open confrontation.
I think that's it.
It's the enemy!
Stocke, are you hurt?
I'll kill them all! It's the enemy! They're here! Don't let them escape!
Okay, let's push onward.
The entrance to the underground waterway. It's blocked from the inside.
So it was a trap after all.
Looks like we're running out of options.
Hey! Hey!
We have no proof we can trust you.
Besides, the waterway's entrance is blocked. There's no way out. What should we do, Stocke?
If we stay here, our chances of making it out alive are even slimmer. Let's follow him. Who are you?
Whoa!
The Resistance? Why would the Resistance be in a place like that? How do you know my name?
Whoa!
Isn't this the bar we were in before?
Looks like it. At least we might be able to relax a little here.
Thank you for your hard work, Otto.
Are you the one who had us rescued?
That is correct. I hope you weren't too shaken. Please, allow me to introduce myself. But first, Marie, if you could please take my cloak. Yes. That's better. Now I can introduce myself properly. My name is Erica, the first princess of Granorg.
You're Erica?
Erica?
That golden hair. It's her!
Whoa!
I have some idea of what your mission is. But please, lay down your arms and listen to what we have to say. If possible, we could use your help.
What? Are you serious?
First, let me ask you, what do you all think about this war?
Well, that was kind of out of the blue.
If it's an answer you want, then this war is my job.
He's right. That's more or less what war is. To defeat foes in the name of a country, the state affairs of the enemy are inconsequential.
That's just our way of protecting our homeland. My country is dear to me, and this is the only way I know how to show it.
Thank you. I can accept how you all truly feel.
Well, thanks.
Then let's stop beating around the bush. Who are you all? What do you expect from us?
Please do, Pierre.
Yep.
Sounds like Granorg's problem. That has nothing to do with us. Or are you considering hiring us to assassinate Protea?
No.
Annihilation?
A kingdom's revolution and the end of the world hardly seem related. You'll have to explain that one.
Well, this may be a bit long-winded, but please be patient with me. In a time long past, there was an empire on this continent with great power. Its name is lost to the ages, but it is known that they thrived on the fruits of mana. That empire vanished without a trace, and as a result, the mana of the land became unstable. To this day, the balance of mana has not been righted, and we all live with the Empire's folly. You may not know this, but when a living organism is drained of mana, it is reduced to sand. The same principle applies to our continent, hence the desertification it faces now. In other words, the instability that Empire caused lies at the core of our current predicament.
What? But the desertification's the whole reason we're at war to begin with! You're really telling me it all comes back to this mysterious lost empire?
Yeah.
Then, is it also the cause of that mysterious sand plague?
That I am unsure of. Still, there is one thing we know for certain. The direct cause of the land's desertification can be linked to Granorg's royal family.
Huh? Didn't you just say the Lost Empire is at fault? How is the royal family implicated?
The Kingdom of Granorg was founded by the remnants of that empire. We are their bloodline. And through that blood, we have inherited the ability to control mana, be it ever so slightly. Thus, we also inherited a duty to keep the mana of the entire continent stable. It's a spell that we in the royal family refer to as the ritual.
Wait, you can stabilize mana? What happens when you do that?
The desertification stops.
Really? If it's only a ritual that must be performed, why has the problem persisted for so long?
She said she can stop it, and not end it entirely.
Exactly. The spell can only stabilize the balance of mana temporarily. Over time, the balance is slowly lost again. It never truly ends. After all, the Empire destroyed the very core of nature that maintains mana's balance.
Yep.
I assume you're referring to the passing of King Victor and Protea's rise to power. If memory serves, that's about the time the desertification gained momentum.
That is correct. Needless to say, my stepmother is not royal blood, having been a commoner before marrying. In other words, she cannot perform the ritual.
Yep.
That is why I emphasized this earlier. The royal family is the direct cause of the intensified desertification. At this rate, I would say our continent will be nothing but sand in less than 10 years.
10 years?
That's all the time we have? You expect us to believe a crazy thing like that? 10 years? No, less than 10 years? That's preposterous.
Both of you, calm down. Let's say for a moment that everything you just said is true. You still haven't gotten to the part that matters the most, Erica. Where do we fit into all this? You haven't connected the dots.
Well, that's...
I can gather that you want to perform this ritual. Why do you need our help to do that? What role are we supposed to play? Hey! Soldiers, from the palace.
They're probably looking for us.
Yep.
Wait, I have to hide my face! Marie, my cloak! Right!
Enough! Hey!
No. Huh?
Hey. What? You sure you should be hitting on women while you're on the job?
No, really. Maybe I'm hearing things, but I think I heard a captain's voice from outside.
If they find out you're slacking, who knows what kind of trouble you'll be in?
Hey!
Well, we are spies after all.
So what's the plan now, Stocke?
Like I said earlier, we're still missing the most important part of the story. Besides, this isn't the time or the place to give our answer. And we've been talking for too long.
You're right. I understand. You three should leave the city for now. If it pleases you, seek out the mayor of Cornet Village, to the east of here. But please, do not forget this. The desertification will keep advancing, regardless of the raging war. If it is not stopped, even if one side wins, we will have all truly lost.
All right.
Lady Erica. Understood. Everyone, I leave the rest to you. Thank you, Otto.
Hey!
You've returned, Stocke. You have finally met her. She will have great influence on how your future is shaped. Let us now add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?